Kenyans on Saturday waited with bated breath for the address from President Uhuru Kenyatta in State House, Nairobi. The hour finally came, and the head of state announced de-escalation of restrictions, especially that had been imposed on areas identified as COVID-19 hotspots.
That the cessation of movement into and out of Eastleigh area of Nairobi and the specific limitations in force with respect to the Old Town area of Mombasa that is currently in force shall lapse at 4 a.m. on the 7th of June, 2020. That in view of the successful containment of the disease in the counties of Kilifi and Kwale, the cessation of movement into and out of the two counties that is currently in force shall also lapse.
The president, however, extending the cessation of movement in and out of Nairobi, Mandera and Mombasa for an additional 30 days owing to a spike in infections.
Na kwa kaunti yetu ya Nairobi sasa ugonjwa unapanda. Katika estates mbali sasa tunaona increased number of cases. Na ndipo tunasema Nairobi sio kama Kwale na Kilifi. Kwale na Kilifi ugonjwa umeanza kushuka. Hapa Nairobi unapanda.
The head of state further extending the dusk to dawn curfew for an additional 30 days, but with a few adjustments on time.
However, the commencement time for the same shall be varied from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. with the end time for the same being varied from 5 a.m. to 4 a.m.
He noted that the measures have been taken to accord Kenyans more time to continue with their businesses at a time when the effects of COVID-19 have taken a toll on many. Meanwhile, the ban on all social gatherings, either political or in bars, remains in place for an additional 1 month, even as consultations on the protocols to reopen churches are set to commence.
But in the meantime, the ban on all forms of gatherings, including but not limited to political gatherings, social gatherings, including bars, be and is hereby extended for a further 30 days.
The head of state further announced that international flights will remain suspended. In announcing these new measures, the president noted that he was acting on advice from experts while also taking into account the capacity of a number of counties to handle a full-blown coronavirus spread.
If there is a surge in infections in just these two counties, the healthcare system will most definitely be overwhelmed.
In the last 24 hours, 126 coronavirus cases were recorded, bringing the total to 2,600, even as more patients succumbed to the virus, bringing the total number of fatalities to 83. The president addressing Kenyans who are eagerly awaiting the reopening of the country, as portrayed in various social media platforms, acknowledging that the pandemic remains a matter of grave concern to the world.
Nimeona meme mingi ambazo mumetumatuma huko, sijui ati Freedom Day, Independence Day. Hii sio mambo ya independence, hii ni mambo ya maisha jameni. Hatufanyi hii kuumiza mtu yeyote. Jamani, tuwafanya hii kuhakikisha kwamba tumelinda maisha ya wananchi wetu.
With the curfew hours having been revised, President Uhuru Kenyatta says that it is in a bid to ensure that Kenyans are given more time to continue with their businesses, even as the effects of coronavirus continue to be felt across the country. Nancy Okware, reporting for Channel 1 News from State House, Nairobi.